started school at New Bingery School, and everyone says, where the hell is New Bingery? Well, it's out behind Geary, or out behind the zoo. And I started school there when I was 6. I didn't think I was very good at school. I used to have to ride 6 miles, or 10 kilometres in today's money, to school every day, and then home again, 10 k's. My grandkids the other day, they said, that wouldn't be much. I said, but summer, winter, spring or fall, with ice hanging off you, snakes, it made no difference. Mum still practiced. Sent us to school. No water. Got a drink before we left home. Got a drink when we got to school out of the rainwater tank on the side of the shed. They can't believe that we had no power or running water at the house. They think, well, that must have been the olden days. And for them, I guess, it is the olden days. I didn't do very well at New Bingery School because it was a mixed class. It was probably from infants up to high school, and then they came to town. But I found some old report cards, and I'd actually come top of my class. There was only 2 kids in it. When I moved to Dubbo and went to primary school or infant school, the first day that I was there, they told us to go and get these mats. We all got a little mat and they all laid down on and had a bit of a sleep. Well, my rest time was riding home from school. I was totally and utterly foreign to me to lay down in the middle of the afternoon and have a sleep, so Bobby just laid there and looked around, never went to sleep on the mat. By the time I got to 5th or 6th class, I just about learnt to read and write. And I don't know how I faked it and fudged it through, but I got through to high school. And my spelling and my writing skills were non-existent compared with today. But I managed to get through, do the leaving certificate, or intermediate certificate it was called then. I thought, beauty, school is finished, it's done. I've done more study and more classes and done more things and trained my brain as best I can, more than I ever did at school. And I think because when you get older, that you want to do it, not because you've got to do it. About 15 years ago, RTA in its wisdom decided that we would have to do the inspections for roadworthies online. They gave us a choice. We could go online or we could get out of the system. So it wasn't much of a choice. We had to go online, which meant getting a computer. Up until that stage I was totally computer illiterate. So I enrolled at the TAFE to do a course for beginners. I took my mum with me too because she wanted to do the books on computer. The first thing that the computer class teacher said was, boot up your computer. And I'd positioned myself between 2 lovely young ladies down the back of the class because I thought they looked a bit more intelligent than mum with computers. And I said, what's he mean? I said, turn it on. How do you do that? Press that button. So they pressed the button for me and I was away. But I think he should have started off by saying, booting up your machine means starting it. So I got the computer and I've used it ever since. I've used it for the RTA inspections, but I've also done a lot of online training with it. In that computer, there's probably at the moment 200 modules of mechanical referenced type courses. I work my way through them, and when I nearly get finished, I look at the top and there's 5 or 6 new modules in at the top. And people say to me, why do you keep learning, Bob? You'll be 70 next year. And I say, I'll be 70 next year whether I learn that or not. So I just press on with the learning of the computers. So that's where we're up to today. I keep learning on the computer. I don't think you ever stop learning, otherwise I think the brain just goes dead and you just finish. Nothing happens.